Yu-Gi-Oh is stale right now. Obviously, a lot of you know that. A lot of you are probably experiencing that. For me, it is both of those. I am currently not like that into the game, and honestly, very rarely do I take breaks or find a format getting stale. This has only happened twice over the course of the past 5 years of me playing competitively. The first time this happened was in the February 2020 format. During that time on my Yu-Gi-Tubing channel, which is this one, BladeYGO, I would be posting history discussions, and that kind of occupied my time while I didn't really play the format all that much. But now in February 2021, now it's March 2021, but with this format as a whole, I'm just finding it so boring. I just don't think Calamities is healthy for the game. I want to enjoy the game more, but there's just nothing really going on right now. And maybe a part of that has to do with the fact that there's been a lack of real events for so long. Not that LCSs or whatever aren't good events, but it's just they're not the same. Maybe that has to do with it. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm not enjoying this format at all. I find it very stale at this point that we've been dealing with the same type of stuff for the past, year at this point? Ever since Secret Slayers came out, it's really felt like the same stuff. And I'm always fine with the new Eldritch variant, but when we have to deal with just the combo decks for so long, just doing and feeling like the same type of stuff every single time, it gets really boring really quick. And trust me, this isn't me complaining about combos specifically. I absolutely adore combo decks. I mean, I literally took the most combo-like deck you can get, a danger deck. Danger Thunder to be specific, where you don't play any defensive cards. Your entire deck is a combo. I took this deck to a YCS and did really well at it. I got 36th place with an X2 record, bubbling just barely. The point I'm making is that I love combo decks, and for the game to have to get to the point where it really is just a die roll every time gets really frustrating really fast. I want to be able to play Yu-Gi-Oh to the point where you're able to play these all-in combo decks and actually have a chance against the other combo decks. And what I really appreciate is a deck like Dragon Link. Now let me explain why I really appreciate this type of deck. Let's say they don't ban LP, which I don't know if they're going to ban LP. I may need to make a ban list prediction, but we're so close to a ban list anyways that I don't know if there really is a point in making a ban list discussion. If they ban LP, then what does that mean? Well, it means Dragon Link is still a viable option. And you know what? I hate to break it to everyone, but Dragon Link is a lot healthier of a combo deck than what some people may perceive. I personally think that Dragon Link is actually just a really strong combo deck that doesn't automatically win the game turn one. And I think that's really important to recognize. Even if they, for example, make like Apollosa, Hieratic Seal, and Savage, that's still more beatable than freaking True King of all Calamities. My point being that I'm just sick and tired of these stale combo mirrors, and I'm very ecstatic for this next ban list because it means you can actually play the game and play a combo mirror. So for anyone who thinks I don't like combo decks, you're just wrong. I love combo decks, but I don't like it when combo mirrors are just oppressive. And to be honest, I've been playing Magic the Gathering a lot. What I've been really liking about the game is the fact that, well, you don't have like auto wins or whatever. I mean, generally speaking, you have to pick a deck. Well, obviously there's a metagame and everything, but you pick a deck and that deck's gonna have good and bad matchups. And obviously you choose whatever deck you feel most comfortable with. You can actually interact with the game, which is something I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh can be missing at times. Just like, again, my point being that I hate the fact that there's no interaction in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It's like, oh, did you draw a hand trap? Oh, did you not draw a hand trap? If you didn't draw a hand trap, you're probably going to lose. And that's so frustrating because I don't want to play a game revolved around, well, if I drew a hand trap, my engine may be able to carry me, or it may not be able to carry me. And I do want to bring up the factor that you're not always going to be able to beat a combo deck. Like, for the point I'm making with that is, let's take for example the side event I played in at the Extravaganza recently. I played in that side event, which was a Winamat with Zodiac Eldritch. The deck is obviously one of the best decks right now, but my hand was Ash Ogre and like a ton of Zoo cards versus his Tri-Brigade board, which, don't get me wrong, I think the Tri-Brigade deck is actually really strong. I'm just using it as an example here. So I Ash Ogre'd his Apollosa and his Simorgling, so I didn't have to deal with the barrier statue, and then I couldn't break the board after that. But the point I'm making with that is that's naturally how it will work a lot of the time. Like let's take Magic for example. If you play an aggro deck, you're more than likely favored against a control deck because you can do so much so quickly. So much being your ceiling and how much damage you can output. So yeah, I'm not necessarily saying that you have to be able to win every time with a lower ceiling combo, but the point I am making is that there shouldn't be this unfair advantage that these combo decks have currently, at least VW with something like Calamities. I mean, I'm rambling at this point, but the point I'm making is I'm just so tired about Calamities. Like, it is such an exhausting card to deal with. And once that card goes, and maybe something else, I'm just sick and tired of these stale combo mirrors. And honestly, I think a new format and a new ban list would really help the game out. Besides that, I haven't been playing as much because I've been focusing a lot more on school. Like I said, I've been enjoying Magic the Gathering a lot. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to be uploading more though. I'll probably go back to my history content for a bit. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's not my usual type of discussion, but I thought it'd be nice anyways to just give you guys an update on my headspace on the game right now. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And with that, I hope to see you soon.